How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Indeed Gaming here. I am in fact Mr. Indeed, and welcome to my channel. Please do like, share, and comment on this video, and we're gonna get right into it. Now, this video is obviously on ganking. I know ganking has become far more popular in the game than it used to be, and I don't like it. That's just me personally. I mean, and the thing is that like I don't have an issue with like team fights and stuff like that, but my issue, I'm sure as you've seen from the title, is stun locking. Now, for those who don't know, which would probably really only be people who didn't play year one, and I want to say year a little like maybe halfway through year two, stun locking didn't used to really be a thing. Like if anyone remembers the YouTuber Spliced in his anti-gank videos, one of the reasons he was able to do that was because there was no stun locking in the game. So, like, say what happens with Kyoshin, like in situations like this. Now, in the old game, that would not be possible. At least, not without being able to be parried. So, in the old game, when that combo would have finished, the first one, the first Kazakhstan's light combo would have finished, even though he was in a hit stun, he would have been able to parry the other opponent's attack. I think they need to bring that back. In my opinion, stun locking is complete cancer to the game. I think it's stupid. I don't like it, and it makes the game unfun. Now, to be 100% clear and fair, I personally am not good at anti-ganking, but I also don't really like doing team fights. I'm more of a 1v1 type of person. So I'm sure there's my own bias in this in general, but my own bias, I should say, it extends further than that, because in any fighting game, I like fighting games less when I feel like once an opponent touches me, I can't do anything for like 5 or 10 seconds. So games like Tekken and stuff like that, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, I don't like those games. I like games where I can always fight back. And one of the things I used to always love about For Honor is that there was always the ability to fight back. Now, obviously, you can mess up and you can miss, and your opponent can just destroy you with a combo. But it's like there's no point in that combo where there would just be nothing you could do. It's like if you got hit, it was just because you messed up. Stun locking completely eliminates that, and not even just Kyoshin. If somebody guard breaks you, hits you with a heavy, their teammate times a heavy perfectly, another teammate times a heavy perfectly, all of them could stun lock you and hit you with their heavies, and all of it would be full damage. Personally, I think that's completely unacceptable. The issue was shown a lot more in the testing grounds with Shinobi, with the sickle rain. It's also becoming extremely prominent with Kyoshin because there's so many people playing him right now. It was like, but make no mistake, regardless of Kyoshin and the Shinobi rework, I've always thought that stun locking was a pretty bad issue, and I feel like it's only getting worse, which kind of prompted me to make this video. If they're going to continue to drop characters who have the ability to like keep a person in one place like this, in my opinion, they at least need to bring back the way that the game used to be, where you could parry an opponent even when you were in a hit stun or you were in a flinching animation. In my opinion, fighting one person is already hard. Fighting multiple people is already hard enough without them being able to surround you, and just if one person hits you, the rest of them can just well timed fuck you up. I think that's dumb. I'm curious what you guys think in the comment section below. I would expect that a lot of people will probably disagree with me because, like I said, ganking has become a fairly popular thing in the game now. But I don't like it. I think it's bad for the game. I think when, at least, and this is me personally, I guess I should say, but I'm sure there's other people that feel the same. When you get into situations where there's just literally nothing you can do, the game is not fun anymore. Like if I'm fighting somebody and they just beat me, I'm still having fun. At least I am. It's like people like to spam thanks and sorry and all that shit. It's like, look, if you beat me in a one-on-one fight, you beat me. I'm still having fun. But if I'm getting ganked, and even in ganks, it's like if I'm just fighting them normally, it's fun. I don't mind if because I'm like I said, I'm not the greatest, so there's probably like a 50-50 chance they'll beat me. It was like, but if I get stun locked, it's like that shit's not fun to me. It's dumb. That's why I always have my issues with people who play the game competitively, or really any game competitively, because all they want to do is play the game optimally. I don't want to play the game optimally. I want to play the game and have fun. To me, optimal gameplay is never fun in any game that I've ever played. An example, I used to play, some of you may have played this game as well, called Naruto Ninja Storm 2. I used to be really good at that game. I actually used to be so good at that game that I could lay down and beat people with one hand. But those people probably weren't that good, if I'm being fair. Anyway, besides me gloating. But the way people used to play optimally in that game was that they used to just jump and block and throw stuff, and they would have because you could have what are those things called, teammates. You could have teammates, like two teammates, and they would like choose Hidan, the puppet master guy, I forget his name, Conqueror. It's like they would choose these people. Like if you don't know Naruto, forget the name. They would choose people that would make it easy for them to just jump and block, so you couldn't attack them. Anytime you would get close to them, all they would do is jump, block, and throw things. That was how they used to play that game optimally. That was the dumbest shit that I've ever done in my life. And the way that and the thing is, people were so used to people playing like that in that game that I would just run in there and I would just start throwing attacks, like regular combo attacks at them. And I would always sacrifice one life bar before I started playing the same way that they were playing, and then I would beat them. It's like, but some people in that game needed to see that you weren't going to play like that. And then they would, some people would be like, oh, okay, this guy's cool, I'll just play normally then. It's like, but a lot of people would just play optimally. Optimally, to me, is stupid in almost every game. At least, and when I say stupid, I don't mean as far as the effectiveness. I mean the fact that it's not fun in any game I've ever played. At least fighting games. Playing optimally is lame as shit to me. But that's just me. So, for me anyway, the game being fun when I play it is far more important than me playing optimally and just winning. That's just me though. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm really curious if I'm the only person who hates stun locking this much. Because, like I said, it's become extremely popular. People are just kind of accepting it. I would rather not accept it personally. I'm going to make another video in a little bit. I might make it today. I might make it tomorrow. I don't know. And I'm going to start doing some more in-depth talks about some of my rework videos, certain things that I would change, explaining like more in depth why I did the things that I did and my thinking behind them. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Indeed.